Hello my bunnies, it's Ticky's Trinkets here, and today I have for y'all a different kind of video. Today I am doing a screen recording on my new laptop, which I do have a new laptop. It's an Acer, I forgot the name of it. If I remember later I'll put it in the description below, or I'll write it down below. Either way, it's a big bad boy that I got off a Newegg for a really good deal, like a steal of a deal. My light is slowly dying, so I'm just going to turn that off. I need to learn to charge this stupid thing. So we're just going to be in the dark for a little bit. Sorry. But this is a video on how I'm now making stickers through digital drawing. Originally, I was using Fire Alpaca, which I mentioned in the video, but I switched over to Krita because I wanted my lines to be smoother. I have naturally shaky hands, which doesn't matter with clay, but apparently it does matter whenever you're drawing a line and trying to make it nice and pretty. So because of that, I looked up videos for Procreate, but I don't have an iPad, so I had to find something similar. Because on Procreate, there's a setting called Streamline where you draw a line and it automatically makes it look smoother, nicer, prettier, crisp. Anywho, but I found this tool on Krita that does something similar. It's not technically a drawing tool, it's more like a fill tool. At least that's what the Krita help guide says. But that's what I'm using it for. I am also using a Huion 1090 Plus drawing tablet to draw with. That's this giant monster right here. I can't remember what my function keys are for yet, so I have them labeled with masking tape because I'm still learning, and this thing is huge. You can see my hand, see my head. Yeah, it's huge. I asked my my mother-in-law to buy this for me. What? How long ago was 2019 now? 3 Christmases ago? 2 Christmases ago? To buy this for me. The pin that I bought, I mentioned in the video, is having some technical difficulties. It will not work unless it's plugged into my laptop. So I'm having to buy a new pin off of Amazon. Hopefully that will solve that problem. But we shall see if it does or not. Also, before the video starts, I know I'm blathering on. I wanted to show you the final product beforehand of the stickers. I also did a color variant of the bows, which these will be freebies in each of the sticker sets. And don't use Avery paper unless Avery shipping label papers. These were DIY decal cuts. I don't know, I just don't like the curling. I don't like the writing. It's also got a serration on the paper, as you can see right there, that you can see through the stickers. I don't like that. There's a lot about that I don't like, and these were very expensive. These were $7 and some change for 3 sheets of paper. I just wanted to try it because I also tried the cheap paper, which is the paper I'm actually going to stick with. Even though it's cheaper, it's better. The Paxson label paper. It is regular square corner labels, 8.5 by 11 size, 25 labels or 25 sheets. And this is much nicer. Doesn't curl. Doesn't curl. Obviously, I'm having to just hold it weird just to hold it up. Wait a minute. Okay. Doesn't curl. Doesn't have writing on the back. So it is kind of hard to tell the front from the back. But I just look for this little shiny edge on the other side here. Well, edges, because there's an edge on each side. It's more of a matte and rough feeling than the other paper, but it's cheaper per sticker. It's cheaper for you. The stickers stick just as well. This one's not waterproof, so it's not like that's much of a difference either. Honestly, it just makes more sense to stick with the cheap ones. There's so many benefits to sticking with the cheap ones. But anywho, this is the final product of the stickers I drew in the video. I did have to stop before I finished drawing all the stickers because I'm learning as I'm going. A lot of the things I'm doing right now I mentioned in the video. I'm very stressed in the video because last week I'm just dealing with a lot between the new laptop, a new editing software for YouTube. I'm using Shotcut now versus Windows Movie Maker. And if you use Windows Movie Maker, you know that it is very simple and very easy. Whereas Shotcut is not as simple. It is pretty simple, but just not quite as simple. But here is the stickers. These came out so freaking cute. The carrots were suggested by my fiance. I wanted to do the bows to match the bows on the bunny's head on my logo. Same thing with the flowers. And I used a Google stock photo to kind of shape out how I wanted the shape to look. I had the image drawn. I have it hand drawn back there, but you'll see it in the video. But I didn't like the petals being long. I wanted them round because there's just something about that that's way more cute. And yeah, I'm super happy with how they came out. It might have been a giant pain in the rump, but I'm super happy. And the way I did the outlining on each of the items, I'll put a video to some girl's video who I watched. If I haven't subbed to her channel, I need to go sub because she was a lifesaver. She made it so simple and easy to find a nice tutorial on how to outline something. I love her. I love this. Okay, I've been talking for 5 minutes and 30 seconds. That's probably enough of me blathering. At least you can probably all agree. I hope you guys enjoy what little bit of a tutorial this is. There will be more tutorials in the future. Learn with me. If you have suggestions for things I did wrong in the video, put it down below. I'm not saying being rude and being mean. I'm saying critique me. If you know a way to delete and I didn't, I'm sorry, I have allergies. You're going to hear that a lot during the video, so please just ignore it. Please fight with me. Please bear with me. It's pollen season. I live in Georgia. We don't get snow, we get pollen. But anywho, yeah, so if you got some suggestions on how to use Krita and make it easier and nicer, please let me know. I've watched a bunch of YouTube videos on how to use it, but I'm still learning. It's going to be a slow learning process, just like editing this video. Yay! But the new editor will allow me to do video overlays, image overlays, more cutting, more splicing, more dicing, more fancy-dancy stuff, more effects. Everything will be more fun, and luckily my new laptop can handle those editors. That's why I can do it. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in next week's video, which might be a video on how I pack these stickers. And then I might do a video later on how I did the shipping labels. Just different things that are in the near future. And I am working on polymer clay stuff too. It's just been a slow roll this year. This year is the year of Etsy sales. Thank you so much for that. And thank you to the new subscribers. Welcome to the Bunny Patch. Thank you guys so much. You really all mean the most to me. Especially the Etsy's customers I've had recently have been a blessing. I've had some stinkers, but most of them have been angels that God has sent to me. And thank you guys for subbing. You are all so amazing. I'm tearing up. I'm sorry. It's hot. I'm emotional for no reason. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in next week's video. Please enjoy this. And thank you for being patient with me. Bye-bye, my bunnies. Hello, my bunnies. It's Tikki's Trinkets here. And today I have for y'all something way different than I usually do. Today I'm going to be making stickers, my first stickers, using Krita for the first time. And I haven't done digital drawing since 2018, so I'm going to be very bad at it. Plus the pen for this Huion 1060 Plus tablet that I'm using does not work right. It has a manufacturing problem. So, because of that, I have to keep it plugged in. So, I'm going to be redrawing and drawing things over and over again. I also have 2 reference photos pulled up here and here. Excuse me. And I got 2 layers currently. The background layer, which is this image, and then the paint layer, which is the first one. This first paint layer, I'm going to attempt to, I guess, do the circles for the 2 items here. So I'm going to take this over here and I'm going to make a circle as big as I want. Okay, now I want to click the transform thing. I'm not good at this stuff. Like I said, I haven't done this in a long time. I also have a Google stock photo pulled up here for reference. Trying to make things look nice and neat. Like my fiance suggested, I could just use the Google stock photo. But I'm trying not to use somebody else's art. Trying to do all my own original art. That looks good. It's about the size I want. Excuse me. Bad tonight with the coughing. Alright, now I want to change the color of this. So now I need to figure out how to do that.
first I'm going to click back on the pen. I'm trying to move the game bar for recording, but it won't let me move that. Okay, so color. I want this very light yellow color. You can see down here near the bottom the color moving. I'm going to move it over to yellow. Very, very yellow. And I want a really pastel, nice yellow. Pastel but not too light. Okay. I like that. Now, I'm going to try to make this circle yellow. I probably should have changed the color before I made the circle. So let's just click undo, undo, and get rid of the circle. Now we're going to try to add the circle. There we go. I'm going to zoom in on that bad boy. There we go. Control this bad boy. I want this bad boy a little bit bigger, so once we transform it, hopefully I can make these lines a little bit thicker. Okay, that's about what I wanted. I just drew up this rough sketch, by the way. Gonna go back to brush. Okay, that did not do what I wanted it to do. Oh Lord. I also didn't do this on a new layer. No, I was gonna do it on this layer. Okay, so we're still in the yellow color. I wonder if this is gonna make it bigger or not. I'm learning as I go. I've looked up a few videos. Oh my Lord. It made it bigger, but it made it too big. Okay, so maybe about a 20, around 20. Yeah, there we go. That's nice. There we go. Nice and neat. There we go. And then we're done with that, so we're just going to go here. We're going to go to the fill bucket. We're going to make it that same yellow. Beautiful, beautiful. Now we're going to go back to brush and fill in these very, very small gaps. They're hard to see, but there are gaps there. We want this to be one solid circle. Again, I am not a professional, by no means necessary when it comes to this. Obviously why I keep messing up. I kind of colored outside the line there, trying to fix that. There we go, that's good enough. For my first stickers and my first digital drawing and a new video editor on top of that, I think that's good enough. Alright, so I want to rename this paint layer to, where is it? Remove layer, copy layer. I used to use Fire Alpaca, so I was much better at Fire Alpaca, but there we go. Flower. Oh, I also have a new laptop, thanks to my fiance helping me pay for it. Would help if I could spell circle, C-I-R-C-L-E. There we go. Alright, so now we want to add another layer so we can do another circle, because if we do these together, we're going to move them at the same time. So now we're going to go back over to the circle. We're going to make another circle for the bow. And it's still on about 19 on the size. Why did it... And obviously I'm not good at this. Undo ellipses. We don't want to undo the layer. Can I add the circle, please? Oh my gosh, just because I still had the eraser click. If you still have the eraser click, it still thinks you're on the eraser, unlike Fire Alpaca, where once you're off the eraser, it knows you're off the eraser. Well, you know what? Let me just edit, undo, go back to flower circle layer 1. We're going to take this, we're going to try to copy this and see if I can maybe paste it. Paste. Okay, so see, now we got 2 flower circles. So now if we go to transform, we got 2 of these bad boys. Look at that. Look at that. Much easier and faster than drawing a whole nother one. Now this is not the color bow circle. There we go. Now what we want to do is we want to go to fill bucket. Actually no, first we want to go to this little teardrop looking thing. We want to scroll down. We're going to use the hand. Move down here. We're going to zoom in on my image here, my reference image. And I want this same pink color, so I'm going to click it, and now you can see that it's changed to the same pink shade that I had here on my business card. Now we're going to go back up. I'm going to minus out a little. Travel back up here. Boop. Oh, sorry. It still thinks we're on the teardrop tool, so we have to click the brush. We have to click off the teardrop tool, click to the fill bucket, then do that. Oh my gosh, it still thinks of... You have to do it in the exact right order. If you don't, it makes you do it over. Okay, we're clearly on the pink now. Back to fill bucket. Still on the pink. Travel back up here. There we go. Gorgeous. I'm also going to transform and move this just ever so slightly. I don't want it completely, it doesn't have to completely cover up this bow here, but you know, we got to get the gist of it. Alright, now to draw a mirror image of this bow, I'm just going to take a mirror image thing, center it right on the center of this, go back to brush. Now there's 2 specialty brushes here, dynamic brush tool and multi-brush tool. And I'm going to do dynamic brush tool because it's kind of like the tool that's on Procreate, that when you draw something it makes it more snappy and makes it look nicer. We're still on the pink color, so now we're going to take this, get our little pen. Now we're going to take this and we're going to draw this the very best we can. Try to copy my outline very, very slowly. There we go. And that did not do the snapping thing. Oh, I was on the wrong one. That's why. And that looks like crap, so we're going to redraw that. Alright, so let's try this one more time. Ta-da! That's good. That's good. Good enough. Fill bucket. Fill bucket. Well, I'm still not too happy with the shape. I'm going to do it one more. There we go. Now that's a cute shape. I love that. There we go. Get back to pen. There's still some seams here, like I said. So now I'm going to go in with the pen, the regular pen, which is still on that same pink color, and fill in the gaps, which again I got the pen set at about 19.5. You can see it right up here. I don't know if you'll actually be able to see this or not, but if the screen recording will work that high up, but you'll get the drift. That's how high it is. Alright, there we go. Oh, did I just... I drew this on the wrong layer. Oh well. Oh well. Now we got the bow. The whole bow on a layer by itself. Oh lord. Oy vey. Okay. See, the problem is I was going to do an outline on this circle. Well, we'll have to do that in a different way now. And now the phone's ringing. So I'm going to stop and I'll be right back, y'all. Okay, I'm back, y'all. Okay, so while I was away, I actually took the time to make these layers correct and move them into the position I want, with this on top, this on the back, and I labeled them accordingly. I decided I don't like this ellipses, so I'm just gonna take this and I'm gonna delete it if I can figure out how to delete it. Maybe if I just delete this whole layer. Hey, that works. Now I need to add a new layer. Yep, above bow extension, because I want this to be on top. And I'm gonna rename this properties bow circle. If I could spell, that would help. C-I-R-C-L-E. There we go. And now we're going to go over to ellipses. And I want this to be about, I think 6 is the size I picked. Yes. But I don't want that color. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, see that color, and then I'm going to... What color do I want? I want it to be slightly darker. So let me see. That's too dark. So we're going to bring it back. I'm teetering back and forth between the mouse. It's still a little darker than I want. And transform so I can move this. I want that to be a little bit bigger. Okay, I don't have to edit it under the tool. I can just actually edit it from here. Just by like doing that. Oh yes, let me make a perfect circle and then ruin it. Sounds great. I still don't know if I like this color or not though. So where is the fill bucket? And this is on a separate layer, so I don't accidentally have to worry about filling that, but I do have to worry about filling the background. Undo. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with that. That looks good enough. Good enough. Alright, now let's go back to my drawing tool. Where is it? I'm just going to use a regular freehand brush, which is set to about a 7. That's good. Now we need to go back to bow extensions and zoom in to fix what we messed up here with resizing the bow. Ah, yes. On the color we totally don't want. Eyedropper. This color. Now brush. And again, I don't have to worry about covering up the circle because it's in a separate layer. That's the joys of making layers. Here we go. I also don't like this little bit hanging out right here, so I'm going to try to take this to the eraser. Either way, there we go. Now let's go back to brush, click off that, color that in, make sure that's nice and perfect. Now that looks good. Okay. Now, okay. Actually, let's zoom back in, do the eyedropper, this pink. Okay, I see that it's selected. Go back over the, no, let's stay on bow extensions. Zoom out. Turn the page. Zoom out a little more. Put the mirror tool. What I need is this one, but I don't see it. Ah, there it is. A regular brush here. And just very carefully try to freehand two little, excuse me, I'm on the bow. Did it not register that color? Want this dark purple, or dark pink, excuse me. Back to brush. Zoom back out. Make sure that's center. Alright, now let's try this again. That's not what I wanted. Okay, so apparently that won't work like that. Okay, that's fine. Gonna zoom back around. So I need that one. Again, just for good measure. Make sure we're on the dark pink. Back to that. Just gonna center that. And now, okay, I want that to look nicer, so I'm going to use the same tool I used earlier. I think it's this one. Maybe if I try to do 2 lines instead of just 1. Okay, that looks nice. There we go. I like that. Pop off that tool. Yes, that's cute. Okay, good, good, good. Next, I want to do the flower. So I've already done flower circles, so now I'm going to add the flower circles here, and I want that on top. So I want a new layer right about here. Yes. And I'm going to rename this Flower Petals. If you've been doing this for years, you're probably pretty good at this. I have not been doing this for years. Okay. I'm going to go to the reference tool. I'm going to zoom out. This is what I'm using as like my guide to kind of like trace it. Maybe I'm going about this the wrong way. Let me just try to make ellipses. And then I can just duplicate that 5 times. Get it to the exact right shape. Oh, we don't need that now. Only problem is, now I gotta get this here. I gotta get this to the exact right size. Okay, so I don't like that. I mean, I like this, but I don't like the way that I was doing it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is take this, go back to flower petals, now that I can see a little bit better. Maybe do it right beside it. Yeah, that looks good. Oh, wrong tool. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to click transform because I think I want this a little bit smaller. Alright, now I have another conundrum. My other conundrum is I want to copy this, and I don't know how. Maybe I can just copy and then paste. There we go. And then paste again. Then paste again. Then paste once more to make 5 petals. Okay. Oops. Alright. Now let's go back to the reference photo. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to go to the reference. And I'm just gonna zoom in. Oops. That was not what I was trying to do. I want to make this bottom one here. Okay, we're done with that. That one's fine. I want to make the second to last one here a little bit smaller. So click transform. Size down just a smidge bitch. Then go back over the reference. Line that bad boy up. I think that looks well enough. I'm just gonna get the color I want, the same pink. Oh, let's go back over here so we can make sure we're having the right pink. Then we're gonna go to the fill bucket tool, and then I'm on the second to last flower petal. Oops. I clicked the wrong one. There we go. This is the last one. So this is the third one. This is the fourth. And lastly, but certainly not least, the fifth. There we go. Now I can actually see these a bit better, so I can actually move them around accordingly. The first one I think is fine enough, but let me just take a little. Okay, that's better. So essentially speaking, now that should be more even. That looks more even to me. Yeah, I like that. Now all I'm going to do is, I guess on flower petal number 1 here, I'm just going to zoom in, move on over, make sure we still got the same color, grab a brush pen, zoom in once more, And we're gonna color in all these little imperfections. I keep hitting the eraser by accident. Gorgeous! Alright, now I'm just gonna take this reference and move this back down. And I'm pretty happy with that. That's probably as good as I'm getting. Alright, I'm gonna zoom back out and come over here, and I'm gonna do this carrot off camera, and I'm gonna outline these off camera, and then I'll come back to y'all when everything's done, so this video is not 2 hours long. I'll see you guys when that is done. Love you guys.